What's happening, fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire download of the biggest stories hitting the wire right now. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we, bringing you the must-know updates as they break. We've got some explosive developments that you absolutely do not want to miss. Stick around, because this is the Can I Scope. First up, a major splash in the crypto world as a new token linked to a global icon sees an absolutely wild surge and subsequent volatility. We're diving deep into the numbers, the hype, and the immediate aftermath. Then, we're looking at the broader implications of these celebrity-driven digital assets and the platforms that host them, facing scrutiny and even legal challenges. Plus, a deep dive into the mechanics and the market reactions surrounding this massive launch. And we wrap up with an insider look at the trading activity, the on-chain data, and what it all means for the future. You're going to want to hear this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update. A massive digital debut. In the fast-paced realm of digital assets, a new token, YZY, launched on the Solana blockchain, has sent shockwaves through the market. This token, associated with global music and fashion icon Kanye West, experienced an unprecedented surge in its market capitalization, skyrocketing to an astonishing $3 billion within a single hour of its launch. However, this meteoric rise was met with equally dramatic volatility, as the market cap plummeted to under $1 billion within hours of its peak. This launch has not only captured the attention of the crypto community, but also highlighted the immense power of celebrity influence in driving market trends, while simultaneously raising critical questions about the token's underlying structure and long-term viability. The YZY token is positioned as a foundational element of a proposed YZY Money ecosystem, envisioned to facilitate a new era of payments. The project outlines plans for features such as YPay, a cryptocurrency payment processor designed to offer lower transaction fees compared to traditional platforms, and the YZY card, a non-custodial debit card enabling users to spend cryptocurrencies globally. These offerings aim to integrate digital assets into everyday commerce, potentially transforming retail transactions and loyalty programs. The project's ambition is to build a financial system operating on crypto rails, aiming to decentralize financial control and provide accessible payment solutions. Despite the ambitious vision, the YZY token's launch has been marked by significant concerns regarding its structural integrity and transparency. On-chain data reveals a highly concentrated token supply, with a staggering 70% of the total supply reportedly held in a single wallet. Public allocations account for only 20%, with the remaining 10% vested to YZY Investments LLC. This concentration of ownership raises serious questions about potential market manipulation, liquidity, and the true level of decentralization. Critics point to this distribution as a red flag, suggesting that control over the token's price and availability may rest with a very small group, undermining the principles of decentralized finance. Furthermore, the project has been criticized for a lack of essential technical details, a clear governance framework, and verifiable development progress. While the token has been listed on major exchanges like CoinMarketCap, BitGet, and Poloniex, providing immediate liquidity and trading opportunities, the absence of a detailed roadmap, official documentation, or third-party audits leaves investors in the dark about the project's future development and security. The token's initial price action, a 375% surge followed by a 34% drop within 24 hours, underscores its speculative nature, driven largely by hype rather than intrinsic value or demonstrated utility. The YZY token's debut also brings to light the growing trend of celebrity-driven cryptocurrency projects. While such ventures can generate immense initial interest, they often face scrutiny regarding their legitimacy and long-term sustainability. Analysts and community members are urging caution, advising potential investors to thoroughly examine on-chain contract data, token distribution patterns, and governance transparency. The success of YZY, like other celebrity-backed tokens, will ultimately depend on whether the project can move beyond initial hype to deliver tangible value and build trust within the crypto community. especially amidst ongoing regulatory uncertainty. This rapid rise and fall is just the beginning of our deep dive. Stay with us as we unpack the next layer of this unfolding story. The celebrity crypto frenzy. Kanye West's recent launch of the YZY token on the Solana blockchain has ignited a new wave of celebrity-driven crypto activity, mirroring trends set by other high-profile figures. This Solana-based meme coin, part of a broader YZY Money initiative that includes payment processing and a debit card, rapidly achieved a market valuation of $3 billion shortly after its release. The token's structure allocates 20% to the public, 10% to liquidity, and a significant 70% vested with YZY Investments, LLC. To combat frontrunning, an anti-sniping mechanism involving 25 contract addresses has been implemented, aiming to curb speculative trading practices. The YZY launch follows a pattern established by other celebrity-endorsed tokens. For instance, Donald Trump's Trump coin, which peaked at $75 in January 2025, has since seen an 88% decline, now trading at $9. Similarly, Melania Trump's Melania coin experienced an even steeper drop, losing 98% of its value from its mid-January peak of $8.50. These examples illustrate the inherent volatility and speculative nature of meme coins, which are heavily influenced by social media trends and celebrity endorsement, often leading to sharp value corrections. Solana's ecosystem, particularly its meme coin launchpad Pump.fun, has become a dominant force in this sector. Pump.fun recently captured 73.6% of meme coin trading volume on Solana, with approximately $4.68 billion in volume recorded over 7 days. This resurgence follows a period of lower revenue, highlighting the platform's critical role in the rapid proliferation of new tokens. However, Pump.fun is not without its challenges. It faces a substantial $5.5 billion class action lawsuit alleging the platform operates akin to an unlicensed casino through its use of artificial urgency tactics. This legal action underscores the growing regulatory scrutiny and potential risks associated with meme coin launchpads. The broader meme coin market continues to be a high-stakes arena, with established players like Dogecoin maintaining a significant market presence valued at $33 billion. However, newer projects are emerging with more sophisticated offerings. LayerBret, LBRETT, for example, is positioning itself as a Layer 2 solution on Ethereum, aiming to address network congestion and high transaction fees. This project has garnered significant attention, raising over $500,000 in its presale and offering substantial staking rewards. Analysts suggest that tokens with demonstrable utility and robust governance structures are more likely to achieve long-term success compared to those driven solely by speculative hype. Regulatory frameworks are increasingly shaping the meme coin landscape. In the United States, platforms like Pump.fun are subject to lawsuits alleging securities violations and pump and dump schemes, as regulatory bodies like the SEC and CFTC grapple with classification and oversight. While the SEC staff has indicated that pure meme coins lacking investment contract features might not fall under securities laws, the regulatory environment remains fluid. In Europe, the markets in crypto assets, MiCA, regulation imposes strict requirements on token issuers, including the provision of detailed white papers and adherence to market integrity rules. Tax implications are also becoming more complex, with tax authorities worldwide increasing their scrutiny of meme coin transactions. Investors are strongly advised to conduct thorough due diligence, understanding both the potential rewards and the inherent legal and financial risks. This landscape of celebrity influence and regulatory challenges is complex, but what happens when the numbers don't add up? We're about to find out. Unpacking the YZY volatility. The recent launch of Kanye West's YZY token on the Solana blockchain has been a masterclass in rapid market dynamics, showcasing an extreme price surge followed by a significant downturn within a 24-hour period. The token, which debuted on August 21, 2025, rapidly climbed to a market capitalization exceeding $3 billion within an hour of its launch. However, this initial surge proved unsustainable, with the market cap falling below $1 billion in the subsequent hours. This dramatic fluctuation has drawn considerable attention to the token's underlying mechanics, particularly its highly concentrated supply and the lack of clear project fundamentals. On-chain analysis from sources like Birdeye and Bubble Maps has highlighted a critical issue. Approximately 70% of the YZY token's total supply of 1 billion tokens is held in a single wallet. Public allocations represent about 20%, with the remaining 10% designated for YZY Investments LLC and subject to vesting schedules. This concentration of ownership raises significant concerns about potential market manipulation, liquidity availability, and the overall decentralization of the token. Such a distribution model can lead to increased volatility and can give disproportionate control to a small number of holders, potentially at the expense of retail investors. The token's price performance was characterized by a staggering 375% increase over a 24-hour span, followed by a sharp decline of over 34% within a single hour. This volatility is attributed to a combination of factors, including intense trading activity, swift listings on major exchanges, and the influence of concentrated ownership. Platforms such as Poloniex, BitGet, and CoinMarketCap quickly integrated YZY, which amplified trading volumes on Solana's decentralized exchanges and contributed to the price swings. A significant point of contention for the YZY token is the apparent lack of substantive technical details, a defined governance model, and transparent development plans. The project's white paper and related materials offer limited information on how its promised features, such as YPay and the YZY card, will be implemented or secured. The absence of a clear roadmap and independent third-party audits further exacerbates investor uncertainty regarding the project's long-term viability and the security of their investments. In light of these developments, industry experts are advising greater scrutiny of celebrity-backed cryptocurrency projects. Key recommendations include verifying smart contract code, analyzing token distribution patterns, assessing liquidity across various platforms, and demanding transparency in governance structures. Investors interested in YZY are encouraged to closely monitor official communications for any updates on technical advancements, regulatory compliance, and project execution. The YZY token's trajectory serves as a stark reminder of the speculative risks inherent in celebrity-driven crypto ventures, particularly when coupled with opaque project structures and concentrated ownership. This level of concentrated ownership and lack of transparency is a major talking point. But what about the insider trading allegations that have surfaced? We've got the details. The stealth launch and market reactions. In an unexpected return after a nearly 5-month hiatus, global music and fashion icon Kanye West has re-entered the crypto space with a stealth launch of his new token, YZY, on the Solana blockchain. Foregoing prior announcement strategies, West directly tweeted the token issuance website and its contract address, immediately capturing the attention of the crypto world. The YZY token quickly lived up to the hype, reaching a market capitalization exceeding $3.2 billion within hours of its launch, though it has since stabilized around $1.4 billion, with the token trading at $1.45. Kanye West personally confirmed the YZY token launch via video posted on X, formerly Twitter, sending the market into a frenzy. The launch immediately drew reactions from prominent crypto influencers and traders. Crypto KOLDNF bought $490 worth of YZY, posting a simple God. Others, like 0xSun, employed a rapid trading strategy, buying and selling YZY for a profit of $11,000 USDT. Ansem, a well-known overseas crypto influencer who has previously engaged with West on crypto matters, opted out of purchasing YZY. Trader James Wynn, who experienced volatility with hyperliquid expressed optimism, suggesting YZY could initiate a new bull market driven by retail investors. Arthur Hayes, co-founder of BitMEX, publicly hoped West wouldn't rug him, indicating he had already invested. Other notable figures like streamer Hong Kong Doll and BAGS founder Finn also commented, with Fin suggesting the launch had sparked a new round of competitive trading. Adding a layer of utility beyond a typical meme coin, the YZY Money website details companion projects, YPay and YZY Card. YPay is designed as a cryptocurrency payment processor, allowing merchants to accept both credit cards and cryptocurrencies with potentially lower fees than traditional platforms. The YZY Card is a non-custodial debit card enabling users to spend YZY and USDC at merchants worldwide without manual fiat conversion. These features aim to position YZY as a pay-fi, payment finance project rather than a purely speculative meme coin. However, concerns have been raised regarding the project's terms and conditions, specifically a class action waiver. This clause, similar to that found in the Trump-associated Trump coin, aims to prevent retail investors from initiating class action lawsuits, raising questions about investor protection and the project's commitment to fairness. This has led to speculation about whether West is genuinely developing a serious crypto project or simply capitalizing on the celebrity coin trend. The rapid listing of YZY across various exchanges, both centralized CEXs and decentralized DEXs, highlights the market's immediate appetite for the token. Moonshot was among the first to announce support, followed by Gate Alpha, BitGet Spot, LBank, Bitmart, and others. On the DEX side, Hyperliquid launched a perpetual contract for YZY USDC with up to 3x leverage. The largest YZY liquidity pool on Meteora, Solana's decentralized exchange aggregator, saw its total value locked, TVL, exceed $200 million, generating significant fees. Polymarket, a prediction platform, quickly introduced YZY-related markets, including questions about account hacking and potential market cap targets. Notably, the YZY launch tested Solana's network performance, which reportedly reached a record high of 2,300 real transactions per second, TPS, during the event, indicating network improvements since previous high-traffic events. Despite these positive performance metrics, allegations of insider trading have surfaced. On-chain monitoring revealed one insider profited over $3.4 million by buying YZY at 24 cents and selling at $2.12. Further analysis by a Coinbase executive suggested that a significant portion of new tokens were internally held, contradicting the project's stated public issuance and locked issuer supply figures. This rapid influx of capital and the ensuing allegations paint a complex picture. But what does this mean for the everyday investor? We're breaking it all down. That was a whirlwind tour of the latest buzz. We saw Kanye's YZY token explode and then retract on Solana, highlighting the wild volatility of celebrity crypto. We also looked at the broader trend of celebrity coins and the platforms that host them, facing increasing scrutiny and legal battles. Plus, we uncovered insider trading allegations and questioned the transparency of these high-profile launches. Don't miss out on any of these breaking stories. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, ring the notification bell, drop your comments below, and follow us on all our socials to stay in the loop. We'll see you next time on the Kanye Scope.